Here are 3 side hustles you can use to make money online in 2023, all without even having to start your own business. Now, there's this huge lie out there that you need to have this big breakthrough business idea to be able to make money online. In reality, all you need is high value skills. Now, the reason for the skills is to allow you to solve problems. And when you solve a problem, you create value and people exchange money for value. So here are those 3 side hustle ideas based on acquiring high value skills where you don't actually have to start your own business. Now, the first one is becoming a media buyer. So you're probably familiar with people like Grant Cardone, Dean Graziosi, Tony Robbins, Jay Abraham, people like those. Most of the people, you've probably seen their ads all over your timeline, right? I mean, you're scrolling through Facebook and you see the ads that pop up. They're talking about some sort of course or program. Well, guess who runs those ads? Media buyers. And if you can actually run the ads for those influencers, you can charge $5, $10, even $15,000 a month per client to run their ads. All you got to do is go on things like Upwork or Fiverr. You can find different people looking for freelancers that need the skill that you are offering. And this lets you know that it's an in-demand skill and you can literally learn all that you need to on YouTube. The second one is copywriting. So let's use the same exact example of all the influencers that are running ads all over your news feeds. Do you think they're actually writing those ads? Heck no, they have a copywriter doing it for them because they don't have the time to sit there and write all these ads. So you can charge upwards of, let's say, even $1,000 per ad. If you do 10 ads every single month, right there, that's $10,000 a month. And again, just look on Upwork, look for people that are looking for this highly in-demand skill because, again, people are always going to need copy. Now, the third one is my favorite, and that is remote closing. So again, think of all the influencers and all those ads that are running. What do you think is the main business model that actually makes them the big bucks? Here's exactly how it works. You can see on my screen right now, they run some sort of ad and you'll see these all over your news feeds. That's something usually $7 to $97 product. Now, they break even or lose a little bit of money on customer acquisition, but where they really make their money though is on the high ticket sales calls, selling masterminds, coaching programs, and those can range from anywhere from $5,000 to $100,000. Now, here's their problem and where you can actually step in and help them solve a problem and get paid in exchange. Can these online influencers take all the sales calls? Absolutely not. They don't have the time. They're worried about running their businesses, leading their teams, and making sure everything is running smoothly. So what you can do is come in and solve that problem for them. So you're going to take those sales calls and take a commission in exchange. And in doing so, you can make money online working entirely remote from anywhere in the world, simply just having conversations with people that already want to be there anyway and buy the thing that you're potentially selling. Now, here's how the math breaks down. So essentially, let's imagine that you're taking 5 calls a day and you're closing 1 out of those 5 calls, which is about average. Now, let's also imagine that you make $1,000 per sale. So if you worked 20 days in the month, taking 5 calls a day, closing 1 of those 5, you'd make 20 grand in that month. That's $20,000. Let's just say the offer is a little bit lower and you're only making 500 per sale. You'd still make $10,000 in that month with all the same numbers. And sometimes there's bonuses and all the things that will allow you to actually make much, much more than that. So if any of that sounds interesting and you want to learn a little bit more about remote closing, make sure you click the link above or below this video because my business partner is actually holding a live webinar later on today where you can learn his entire journey, how he went from a broke bartender and after failing a couple online businesses and found remote closing in just a couple of years, in 1 single year, he was able to make more than a neurosurgeon just by taking calls for other companies. And in that video, you'll also understand the 4-step process that allowed him to get where he is and make the money he was able to while using remote closing. And also by the end of the video, you'll have the 4-step process to go out and get the results with remote closing yourself and get started in the next 30 days. So again, click above or below this video. Go and check out the webinar and we'll see you on the other side.